Okay, so before I jump into today's video, just a quick recap for anyone who's not come across this case. Phoebe Bishop is a 17-year-old who is missing from Bundaberg in Queensland, which is in the north of Australia. Phoebe was due to fly from Bundaberg to Brisbane and then across to Western Australia on the morning of May 15th. And one of her flatmates claims to have last seen her after dropping her on Airport Drive on the morning of the 15th, and supposedly she was last seen carrying her luggage walking along Airport Drive. There's been no confirmed sightings of that. The only proof there is of Phoebe having been in Bundaberg on that morning is CCTV footage from a road some distance from the airport, as well as phone tower data which shows that her phone was in fact in Bundaberg on that morning. We know she made a phone call at 8:30 to her boyfriend over in Western Australia, and the phone call was cut off before Phoebe could speak. I've created a playlist with the videos that I've done on Phoebe's case. If you wanted to hop over and check out that playlist and bring yourself up to date with this case, the playlist is also linked below in the description of this video if you are interested in checking it out. Now, yesterday I released a video where I provided a few small updates on the case. One of the things that was in yesterday's video was a video of Phoebe's mum, Kylie, making a public request for help with finding Phoebe. Now, it turns out the source that I got this interview from didn't actually play the full interview. So I am going to start by playing the interview in full. And then after that, I'm going to share some posts that have been made by Kylie on her Facebook page. She has specifically in one of her posts said that she changed her privacy settings on her Facebook page because she wants Phoebe's name out there. She wants Phoebe's story out there. So she's making her Facebook page available. I guess it's her way of sharing how she's feeling, sharing her thoughts. So out of respect to her, I am going to share some of her more recent posts, and I think that gives us another glimpse of just what she's going through. I know there's been a great deal of debate with regards to why Phoebe wasn't living at home and people trying to allocate blame, but I think we need to recognise that we don't know Phoebe's situation. We don't know what the situation is with her home life. We don't know her reasons for moving in with Wood and Bromley. And we need to be aware of the fact that people are causing the mother of this girl a great deal of hurt with their comments. We know, we can be 100% certain that she was not the person driving Phoebe to the airport. She was not the person who was the last person to see Phoebe. And I think it's a fair call to say that while people have got questions, people have their beliefs, right now is really not an appropriate time to be making nasty comments on the Facebook page of the mother or sending her nasty messages. We don't know the situation in full, and what I see is a mother who has posted every single day on Facebook since her daughter has gone missing. A mother who has perhaps been painted in a not so great light by a estranged sister, and a mother who is responsible for the emotional and physical well-being of 4 other children. So let's have a look first in full at this speech that she gave, and then we'll have a look at her Facebook.
Hi, I'm Kylie. I'm Phoebe's mum. Our lives have been changed for the worst after the sudden disappearance of my daughter, who was last seen on May 15th. This is a pain no person or family should ever have to experience. Phoebe was a beautiful, loving, kind, and person, and every day not knowing where she has been is devastating for us. This is why we are appealing to anyone with any information that may help to bring Phoebe home to contact the police. Even the smallest bit of information may be all the police need to find Phoebe. I would like to thank the police involved for their tireless efforts in looking for my daughter. They have kept me informed and are doing everything they can to find her. I also want to thank our community for their constant support and messages. I know that this investigation isn't over. It will not be over for me until we find Phoebe. I still hold hope that Phoebe will come home, but I have to consider the possibility that she also won't. In the worst case scenario, if the worst case scenario has happened, I at least need to know where she's resting. I need to know where Phoebe is. My daughter wouldn't just disappear. Someone knows something, and as a mum, I'm asking you to come forward with your information. Please speak to police if you have any information, big or small. You can report information to police anonymously via Police Link or Crime Stoppers.
So this is the post that Kylie made yesterday in response to people being less than nice online about her speech that was made. I must admit, having only been shown part of the speech, I did make the comment of, is that all? It did seem emotionless, it did seem flat. When you see the full speech, then it changes my perspective. Yes, she held it together. There's a few instances in there where it looked like she was only just holding it together. And I think the most important thing we have to remember here is that right now her role as a mother doesn't stop, meaning that she has 4 other children who rely on her to hold it together right now. It's a hard thing, but some parents manage to do that. So I'm going to read through her post from yesterday. Today is the hardest. It's cold and raining, and to know that one of your children is out there and you have no idea where. You have no answers. Every day you're living in limbo. We just need answers. Someone has to have seen something or know something. Phoebe would never do this. She would never not contact us. I know my daughter, her siblings, and her family are her world. Her niece is her everything, and she would hate this media presence and her photos being posted everywhere. People wanted a statement. They got one, yet still question me as a mother. I'm sorry that I'm currently an emotional wreck, trying to protect our other children from the media and the trolls, trying to continue to breathe while your world shatters around you. If anyone would like to be in this position, please step in and show me how to do this. Show me what a perfect parent looks like. Show me how to navigate this. Show me how to deal with the unknown and the uncertainty. Show me how to use perfect language and emotion in a situation that no parent wants to be in. This is her post from 2 days ago. My posts aren't public to defend myself or react to negative comments. In fact, negative comments also draw conversations, and that's what we as a family need to bring Fee home. Heck, I will take any conversation if it has my baby walking down our driveway or calling any of us as a family. So please don't be mad at the trolls. They have a role to play just like the amazing people who honestly just want our Phoebe home. Like I said, she's posted every day. But I'm going to share this post from roughly a week ago. As another day starts, it's getting harder to breathe, and the numbness that we feel at the not knowing is eating at us. We would do anything just to hear your voice, to have you curl up in my lap and hold you tight with your wild crazy hair in my face, annoying my nose. I have no words to describe what this is doing to our family, to our friends and to our community. She also mentioned in another post, people have been asking, well, where's Phoebe's father? And she mentioned that they decided as a family to keep him out of the equation because he has a younger teenage daughter that they want to protect. So he is being left out from all this media circus for the sake of a minor. I have to say, one thing that comes to mind for me immediately from listening to her full speech and also looking at her posts is that it's pretty poor of Tanika Bromley if she hasn't spoken up about what happened to Phoebe, if she hasn't spoken up about where Phoebe might be, because it sounds like she was a close friend of the mother. Sounds like she was someone that Phoebe trusted, and she could be the key to bringing Phoebe home to her family. I am, based on what I was saying in yesterday's video, I am now convinced that Ms. Bromley probably knows very little about what occurred, and that her knowledge is simply second-hand knowledge. In other words, that she did not act in any way that may have caused Phoebe's disappearance. My money is on wood. That said, I do believe that Tanika Bromley definitely knows what happened. She definitely has a lot of information that she should be giving to police, in my personal opinion. This, of course, is pure speculation. We don't know who is considered a suspect, if there are any suspects. We don't know who is considered officially to have been involved. We don't know what happened. Queensland Police have not named any suspects, not named any persons of interest. So, purely what I'm saying is my own opinion. So, with that said, this brings us to the end of this video. Sadly, no groundbreaking news, nothing that's going to, at this point in time, bring Phoebe home. But I did feel that it was a fair call to do a video sharing Phoebe's mother's posts and to share her side of the story, especially because, as I said, the video that I did yesterday, the source where I got her speech only used part of her speech, and they used a rather bland part of her speech, I should say. So I felt the need to correct that. So on that note, thank you for listening. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe. Costs you nothing and it helps my channel to grow, helps me to cover more cases like Phoebe. Also, please hit the like button and please leave a comment below. Thank you, and I'll catch you in the next one.
I've been